face off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. Talk your face off. To talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off.
I feel like I should be leaning and having like a fan.
Cheers.
Like spray myself every now and then. It's crazy out here. Yeah, man.
Pablo may end up going into Netflix land with his streaming here soon if he loses power.
Yeah.
Maybe
we're getting what's literally called a bomb cyclone effect right now. So we'll see what that means for the stream.
Yeah.
I should have pulled up a picture of what it looks like. It's pretty impressive. Not going to lie. Like,
it's beautiful here, man. Like, we were just outside all night around a huge fire. I had basically a Jenga stack of wood about 4 feet tall.
Nice.
Blazing. It was nice.
Nice.
Too hot. We didn't even need it. Like,
I thought I heard. So I was watching. Whoa, you see that?
The flicker.
Yeah.
So if he goes, we'll keep rolling. But
I'll try to. So I'm on battery on the laptop. So there it goes again. If it happens, I'll see if I can punch on to my phone cellular.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens from that. But I was watching the Ryan Hall y'all guy, and he was saying that you guys might be getting snow in the next week.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like,
news to me.
Yeah. He was like,
did not know.
Yep. He was talking about Michigan getting some snow. So I was like, all right. And Indiana, it's supposed to cool down considerably.
It's been pretty good here. It's been warm.
Yeah.
Warm.
Good.
I'm turning this the wrong way. I'm trying to get the focus set better. So when I sit back, whoop, that was worse. That was the wrong direction.
Ryan Hall is the best weatherman out there. He is pretty good. My favorite, though, is what's his name? Ted Kuzak. You ever hear him? He was the guy like in the late 90s, early 2000s that was like freaking out about the Snowmageddon. Yeah. Oh, God, that guy was awesome. That guy was awesome.
Man, I wouldn't mind snow for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Well, we got a lot to talk about. Lots of new stuff.
We do.
Lots of new stuff that's coming.
Lots of new stuff. Lots of changes.
Yeah.
Lots of just all kinds of weird things going on.
The new optic kit.
That thing's so rad. I haven't showed my daughter yet, but that's going to be a kit that she's going to want to build 100%. I figured I'd wait. Let's wait to talk about that. And if Harley jumps on, they're supposed to be hit. I don't know how far north Harley is, but they're Northern California is supposed to be hit with a super hardcore. They were talking 14 to 16 inches of rain over the next 48 hours there, which is not good for them. No. They don't get the rain like we do. So
yeah. So it'll be like mudslides and the ground's just not ready to take it.
Right.
So it's too hard. When I was a boy in Michigan, snow usually came around Halloween. It did last year. We got our first snowfall Halloween last year. It was warm today, man. Like, so it was windy and gray, like it winter skies today, you know?
Yeah.
It's just gray and full coverage. But then the wind just was blowing and I'm like, crap, because we're supposed to have like a small group at our house tonight.
Uh-huh.
And we've been doing this bonfire thing and it's like, dang, we're not gonna be able to have fire, whatever. Like our house isn't big enough to hold everybody because it's not really a small group. That's why we do it around the fire.
Yeah.
It's a pretty large group at this point. And anyway, weather just cleared. It was warm. I took off the hoodie I had on. It was like,
oh wow, that
was
nice.
Unreal tonight, you know. And so I mean, I was just in this fishing shirt out there. If the breeze had still been there, it'd have been cold, but there was no breeze. It was like, I mean, we had a huge fire because I was overcompensating.
Yeah,
what I thought was going to be cold, but yeah. And they're just impressive. Got to have a big fire. What's up, Double A Day?
I just finished my correspondent microphone.
I want to see it. Do you have it to show? This is so cool.
Hello from the cyclone. Show
the rest of it though. So that's cool, but you got to show it at the full. What you're holding on to.
And what I'm gonna do,
you're gonna double it though, right? Or
I haven't doubled
that off. Cut the end off and.
Well, I ordered another driver. This is just the proof of concept driver.
Yeah.
So I ordered another 2 handles, and so I'm gonna unscrew one of them, and it's just gonna be the straight 2 millimeter or whatever, and screw into another handle down here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just cut it off.
Yep. So it'll be like a handle like that, and I'll just be like, "Hey, how's it going?" Nice. But it's pretty cool. Like, check it out, factory team microphone. That way I can go up and be like talk to people and be like, "So how'd your race go?" Like, just go like this to people.
That'd be great. Don't even have it on, but just be sticking it in their faces and rubbing it on. That's so good. That'd be so fantastic.
Well, and just like put it up too close to them, so they're like keep on backing up, and you're like, "Hey."
John Lau, where you at, man? 3 hours north. That's in 3 hours. That's almost like Petoskey or Sheboygan. I guess it depends which direction you're going. It says 3 hours north. It says northern and said 3 hours from Tony. So he's apparently searched my address and knows the exact distance to time ratio.
Ray Wade says, I'm in Western Washington State. Lights flickering, wind going bonkers. Just enjoyed a banquet and watching you fellas now. Well, thanks, Ray. Cool. I know. So we're up in the, I would say, almost the foothills of Stevens Pass. So it is on my way home.
How do you do Washington, where you're at?
Yeah, sure. Doesn't work that way.
You can't just be like,
no, I'm here.
That's me right there.
I live here, right there. Now, so on my way home, it was, I looked to the north and there was huge green flashes. Like you could see the transformers blowing. And then I looked to the east and I saw 2 of them. And then as I was driving home, looking to the west, I could see more of them just kind of like, and so I haven't looked, but allegedly about an hour ago, there was 6,100 people out already in my county, just in my county. So I don't know how to see what I'm going to see if there's like a power outage map.
Nick B thinks the microphone's cool. John Lau. So Ludington's only an hour from me. Traverse City's a good 4-ish almost from me. That was flickery.
That was enough to kill.
Like 3.5. I feel like that's where I bought my boat.
You know that?
I bought it in Traverse City. Oh, it's getting flickery, dude. It's got like Halloween effects on.
I know.
All right, so let's talk about some news stuff while you're still here. Okay.
Right.
So, not the optic. You don't want to talk about that. Kagama. Have you seen that from Team Corrali?
I was going to ask about that. Yeah, I saw that and I was like,
looks pretty cool. I'm going to do the Pablo. I think we lost him. We definitely lost him. I'll go back to solo until he comes back. If he starts moving again, I will bring him back in. Actually, hold on. Let me bring him back in again. Let me check my surroundings here. All right, we good. We can go full screen again. So, yeah. I broke the Pablo.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back. On your phone? Oh, you're kind of there.
Am I kind of here? Let's see if it establishes. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk then quickly about the optic because you have thoughts on it before you might go completely gone.
You're frozen on mine.
Question.
Really? What was Travis's question?
Nothing. I'll answer it in a bit here. You talk about the optic first. What was
Oh
it
no,
that excited you? That
well,
you don't
so
get
the
to
thing,
choose the color?
it didn't really upset me. It was just more that it like for instance, say I want to get it for a present, right?
Yeah.
And it's hard. So those are someone's race colors. I can tell they're walking around upstairs. So those are someone's race colors, and it's like I'd really like that one.
Right.
And the
And you're all
one,
like,
what was that?
I don't even know. It's the wrong button.
So the ones that are this color,
Oh yeah.
I was like, duh, come on. Like, so hopefully you'll have a chance to get those at some point. You know what I mean? And kind of choose them and all that kind of jazz. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
He froze with the perfect expression. It was a great expression that you had when you froze the first time. If you're frozen again like that right now, not nearly as impressive.
I'm back. I'm back.
The panels will be available separately,
wife.
so you could buy them. You're like Max Headroom. He's like, nah, it's like the Tyson fight. You guys know you want to stay tuned in for this. There's going to be more action in this RC car live stream than there was in the Tyson fight.
I'm not showing you my butt, Tony. I'll turn around
The
and walk
Vanquish
away.
live stream talked about it. So if you'd have been there, probably you'd have known you're not enough of a fan.
I was working.
Yeah, well.
So what did they talk about it?
That you'll be able to buy the other ones after. That's stupid to do. Like,
What?
they should have just like, hey, you get what you get. And guess what? There's only 5 orange ones. So if you got the orange one,
Yeah.
winner. Like, you
Yeah.
now have what was the really popular one they have that everybody wants to make a version 2 of?
The Ripper?
The Ripper, yeah. So it'd be almost Ripper status if there's only 5 orange optics.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been, but you know,
Yeah.
they didn't talk to me before they released it. I've been talking to Harley about this, and he's just been blowing me off.
You're like,
I've got all these great ideas of how they should market things.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Yep. No, I think it'd be rad to be able to pick eventually. The bummer is I don't think it's probably, I don't know if that's going to happen before Christmas, but I do know someone that would love to build that one. So I was like, ugh, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait and see.
I tried to team up with Losi to come out with a new small scale rig. I didn't technically team up with Losi, but I kind of handed their designer mini monster truck stuff at one point and was like, hey,
these would be neat.
One of these. AMC tires. Here's some like.
You pulled up next to him in a car and be like, it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
And hey, we have a mini LMT.
There you go. We were playing with ours.
I'm not the big guy pushing all that stuff right now. At the time, like with the mini monster trucks, I was pushing it pretty hard.
Yeah.
To get that going.
Well, we needed it.
Freaking awesome.
They are. In fact,
I want to do a shout out. Crawler tracks. Those ramps that they made.
Yeah.
$50 are sick, dude. The XL ramp that they have with the backflip.
Yeah.
Like the kicker ramp with the backflip, but they also made it so you could literally combine 2 side by side.
Oh,
make it wide.
Well, that's cool.
And so then they were hitting like the Grom, so it gave it a better. I mean, at that point you're $100 in, but there's just nothing really for them. It's pretty cool. So if you haven't seen it, check out the crawler. They did a whole video on how to build it because it's complex, dude.
It looked like it,
but keep it like.
It looked like it. I was looking at the cuts, how many cuts there were, and I was like, "Whoa,
yeah,
that's a lot."
I mean, so I went and looked to see what the cost on them was.
Mm-hmm.
Like it'll probably take you about an hour to build it, I would think.
Yeah.
That's about how long the video is, and they cut out the pushing the parts out because they even they rope it all together to actually finally tie it all down and keep everything in. They've got this elastic, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I sit here working and I had the video up on the TV because I redid my whole office space here. And so I had it up there while I was working. I'm like, dude, this is insane.
I wonder how big the shipping box is.
It's big. So the shipping is expensive.
Okay.
It puts you, so it's about $20 to ship. But the stack is like this thick and they're good sized pieces.
Yeah.
Or good sized ramps and boxes. Or the actual, the boards that they push out of.
Yeah.
Anyway, check them out. They're the crawler tracks. I don't remember the exact name of the one, but it's the new XL ramp that they have. Well, okay, so I can pull it up here.
Well, did you posted? I think was it today?
The Hanger RC. There it is. I think they're the ones that sell it. Yeah. Shop. I'm just trying to look here. That's all of that stuff. I have to page 2 maybe. It's like the Vortex XL or something. Vector XL. Oh, and you know what? Here's a picture of it. I'll just screen show this thing. Because I spent the whole hour watching Sam build it. I lost Pablo anyway, so we're going to show this real quick. He's dealing with some definite storms that are blowing in. Go to this window here. Yeah, so here's the ramp. And you can see the rope that's tying the top to these side pieces to hold it all down. But then they did it where they had, because they overhang it like this, and that way they have these pieces that bridge between them.
Mm-hmm.
It's super cool. And in the video, he showed it that way, and they were launching these the mini 18 scale granites and stuff off them. So rad. But they got that backflip kicker here, and it really cool. So anyway, that was yesterday, or I think yesterday I watched that video on it. And it comes with, so the other thing, it has a bunch of these people's stickers in it that have kind of been like Micro Crawler Club, Cape Crawlers RC, CK4 RC, I think it is. A couple other ones in there.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, Sam did the whole how to build it video, which is great to watch. It's super helpful to see somebody build it. All right.
For sure. All right. What?
It'd be $5 because I have to after last week. Crying.
All right. I don't know why after last week, but thank you.
Cha-ching.
Oh, well, maybe that's a good segue for right now.
Okay.
So I should
right. Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that was what you were talking about, Nick, but huge thank you to everyone that threw down. I'm trying to find the picture because I ordered them the day after and I posted it up on Instagram, but it was so rad that everyone. So here's what we ended up able to do. And if people are listening that have kids that are in the thing, try to keep it, or kids that are in our program, try to keep it under wraps because they don't know yet. But we got them. I don't know why this is taking my Bluetooth isn't working right now. I'm trying to share a picture. Anyways, we got all the girls pit mats, and they're all pink pit mats with black checkers on them from RC Raceworks. And we got to step it up a little bit on the tools. So they're all getting the full 5-piece set from Associated. Earmuffs, yeah.
Earmuffs, kids.
They're getting the 5-piece set from Associated, the factory team set. They're getting a turnbuckle wrench, shock pliers, and one other. Oh, ball cup wrench. They're getting all that as a kit. So the way we're doing it, we're giving all the girls the pit mats this weekend, and then at our December race, the track has toolboxes for the girls, so we're gonna give them their tools and then the toolboxes. Max headroom, but where's quality?
That was an old one. I just saw Dirk was in here. I had to post that up there.
But yeah, super rad. I don't know if I have it on. I know I have it. I don't know if the story has expired yet, but dude, these things look so cool. I wanted to open them up. I opened up the box just to make sure that the box, had everything in it, but I didn't open up the individual ones. But huge thank you to everyone that contributed to that. We had one that was a very big, generous one, and I'll keep it anonymous unless he says something in the chat. But thank you very much, because that really helped us push it over the edge and really get the kids.
I know who you is. Pablo told me.
Yep, I was.
He looks like a Tyson Paul fight, right?
Yeah.
That's why I'm going through some of the old ones. Travis is working on a bucket, like a digger, 3D printed, and the bucket is huge on it. It's like holding cocaine in it. Lots of questions in here about some stuff. Who's going to order the aluminum Mias MB18, which looks sick.
Yeah. Is that the one that has
fiber? People are wanting like the special edition carbon fiber panels
for the optic. Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
They're made by Josh himself with his. Did he make like a
press them?
Remember, he was pressing them for his personal stuff.
Yeah. Yep. No, I think that kit looks like a lot of fun. I really like it. I think it would be cool to see that. I really wanted to see it as I watched Matt's video.
I think it looks really fun when it's driving already, not when it's in pieces in the box.
Right. Well, I don't know if you saw Matt's video. I saw Matt's video, and it looked awesome. And it made me want to take it and do like U4, 19U4 racing.
Yeah.
He had
seen it.
Yeah. He had cool 2.2 wheels on it with the 1.9 tires on it.
Yeah.
Looked pretty sweet.
Tuesdays are my busiest days. Like I straight up work. Well, Tuesdays every other week. And this is the other week. One of the weeks. Yeah. So, yeah, I just finished at like 9:30. So, then I came up here to cover up stuff and get
Nick,
ready.
Thanks for that compliment, Nick. Yeah, it's tough getting the kids into it these days. He says it's hard. I'll throw it up there. He said it's hard to start racing these days for the younger ones, but what I'm doing in the racing community, it's awesome to be part of. So it's cool, man. Like I enjoy seeing the kids getting into it, and not just the girls that I'm coaching, but like all the little kids and young kids and teenagers and stuff that kind of get their hands on it and then start wrenching and start asking questions. I think it's pretty rad. So
yep.
Just in case I have this out here, my mini ham, in case I got to pull up Noah and be like, is the house going to blow down? Do we got it?
Yeah.
I should probably put my charger back on.
See you, Travis. Hey, Ed, what's going on? Nick B, what's the Tony ... for? Jeff Makovich, I still need a logo and merch. Yes, you do.
Who?
Jeff Makovich does all the cool tiny monster trucks.
And he needs a logo from you?
No, he's just, I think, in merch to make and sell for his channel.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's cool. Nick B says, and the diehard community, not meaning to single you out. Thank you. It is a community, which is rad.
Oh, so I was just telling somebody about this tonight. So one of the guys in my small group used to race RCs, and I found out that he has not watched Flying Cars.
Ooh.
He didn't even know it existed. And I said, that's not acceptable. You're going to come over here and we're going to watch Flying Cars.
That's funny. So which car? So he's saying, which car got you into the hobby? So was it which car I wanted or which car I got first?
Let's say do both. Do
Okay.
quick the first one that you saw.
First one, well, I had other RCs like the Tycos and stuff like that, the Grasshopper, but the first hobby grade one I wanted really bad was the Clodbuster, and I didn't get it till just a handful of years ago,
Yep.
which was awesome. And then the first one I actually got though was the Blackfoot. So I got the Blackfoot and then I got the Mud Blaster like a year apart, I think, for Christmas.
Wow.
And yeah, it was pretty rad. So I was that, and I remember building it with my grandpa at the kitchen table, like just building the whole thing. Cause back then you didn't get RTRs. It was just a big kit. So yeah, I remember that.
So I would say the one that it was tough. So we had some decent ones. We had the nickel, like the Lobo too, which was pretty hobby grade.
Yeah.
We had this really awesome Nikko like Yamaha 4-wheeler, like quad.
Mm-hmm.
That would do wheelie. I mean, it's a little bit better than I don't know, it's probably Toys R Us upper end. I don't know, but they still didn't really scratch the itch that I saw like when I started doing like BMX racing, and the guys would bring those nitros out and jump and they had these really wicked buggies and they were just jumping.
Yeah.
Huge. And so we saw those and went to look at them, and that's when I first saw the lunchbox. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what I really want. Not knowing that it was not nearly anything like the ones that were jumping the jumps at the track. But anyway, the first one I got was the Traxxas Stampede Gravedigger.
Oh, okay. So you got them a little younger or older than way late.
Yeah.
So
we had the Lobos and stuff when we were like in school.
Yeah.
Elementary school, middle school.
Yeah.
And then, we jumped them up, but we didn't know they could buy parts for them or any of that. Like it broke driving it off a slide, like backwards.
Yep.
Up the slide and off. And
let's see if anyone remembers these. So these were iconic ones that I had before hobby grade. So I had the Sears. It looked like Bigfoot. It was a little monster truck. It had like no suspension. It was just bubble tires, but it was like the Sears version of the RC. So I had that one. And then it was right before the 9.6V like Tyco stuff came out. But I had and I don't remember if it was Sears or if it was Toys R Us, but they had the Lamborghini Countach with gold wheels and pneumatic slicks, like pneumatic tires. And I had that, and I had the high-low range for the ESC, and that's it. And I remember, so my grandpa owned a janitorial service, and I remember we went, and I was young. I mean, I must have been, I don't remember when I got my first or when I got the Blackfoot, I must have been, when did the Blackfoot come out? 84 or 88? Somewhere around there. So I was around that age, like 8 years old, probably. But he still has the Bigfoot. Jeff Makovich says, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It's so funny. It's awesome. So the Lamborghini Countach, I remember my grandpa.
The Lamborghini RC. Yeah.
Yeah. And so my grandpa he stripped and waxed like a warehouse floor. And I remember going to this warehouse with him with the Lamborghini and just ripping up and down and massive power slides with the Lamborghini. Oh, so cool. Yeah, Blackfoot was 86. So I must have been around.
So like this one?
The one I had was, no, the one I had, it was different. It had gold wheels
on it. The Radio
on it.
Shack one.
Yeah, okay. No, the one I had was either Sears or Toys R Us, and it had gold wheels on it and rubber pneumatic slicks. Like they were like big meats in the back and kind of skinnies in the front. I don't know if anyone in the chat's remembering that one, but that one was iconic. That one was pretty rad. But I remember it had like a little bit of suspension to it. Oh, so good. And what I mean by like gold wheels, they're like the cheap plastic that was
Right.
like the they almost look like anodized gold wheels. Yeah, it was sweet. And of course, I kind of probably remember it bigger than what it was.
Right. The Radio Shack one was pretty big.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
this
there you
one.
go. No, I think it's the one to the. I thought I just saw one, like that black one. I think.
Tyco one.
I don't think it was Tyco. It was bigger, but it had colored wheels like that, and they were all rubber, like pneumatic tires.
Huh. Crazy. I just remember the Radio Shack one.
Yeah. Oh, I remember it. That was so rad. I remember just
They were
ripping that
good.
thing.
Who got us sidetracked on that?
I know. I know. All right. So what's next then? What are we getting back on topic with?
Well, okay, so the Mia stuff has been pretty sweet that they've been dropping.
I don't think I've seen it.
The Traxxas TRX4M with the independent suspension.
Oh, I
front
saw
end.
that. Yeah.
And then they've got that aluminum cage 18, MB18.
I haven't seen that one.
Let's see.
I didn't see that one. But I did see the other one. I'm trying to see.
The MB18 is the one they did that Bronco, though, right?
I don't know.
Oof.
I don't know why it still doesn't let me.
$350.
Woof. Is that the one that you have to buy like the Bronco and then you have to buy something else?
I bought the Bronco and then I never built it and I sold it for way too cheap at the last thing I went to. Yeah, so here's the IFS. This just looks sick.
Yeah, the IFS looks pretty awesome. That's pretty rad.
You run it with the MB18. A lot of people do. So, but then they've got this. Oops. Here's the aluminum. $350.
Whoa.
Dang.
That's pretty sick, though.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. That does look really good. So yeah, it gets pretty crazy if you get into a full-on build on it. All right, so there's that. There's a tease on the new Arma.
Oh, yes. Oh, and the team, we didn't finish the Team Corrali talk.
Oh yeah, the Kagama.
That seems pretty rad.
It does.
So is that like an 8-scale buggy with monster truck tires on it?
They call it an 8-scale monster truck, but yeah, it's low slung.
Yeah. I thought it looked pretty sweet.
Well, here.
No one can see what you're looking at.
I was trying to pull it up and see. That shows how low and tucked it is, though.
I like the different colors. What was the other colors they had? I thought they had red, and didn't they have green too? It looks cool with the wing on the back.
Yeah, wings. I'm not.
So that looks just like it looks like an 8-scale buggy.
Of wings. So here's the green. I like the green the best, of course.
Yep.
But there was like a white and blue, red and black.
Yeah.
Yep. That looks pretty tough too.
Yeah, it does.
It's a little different. Oh, you know what else I watched? I've been watching videos again. I'm trying to get back in my stream. Made me want one. Not gonna lie. The Mini Max video. That who was it? The guy in England.
Tromley?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he did a video and it's like, it's going to change everything or whatever? And then just beat the crap out of it. And I'm like, what? Yeah, it looked really good. And he's not a fan. Like, oh, his shirt, dude, he was trolling so bad, hardcore. It had like the Traxxas page on it, and it said blocked. So it's like a screenshot of their Instagram page or whatever, and then he blocked from it.
That's funny.
Yeah,
we still
it's so good. As he's doing a video saying that their car is really awesome, he's wearing that. So
I still have that shirt up on the page. Yeah,
Tomley. Oh yeah,
I still have that shirt on the page. The greediest name in RC or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it said. That's funny.
Yeah, the Traxxas Mini Max could change everything. I'm trying to pull up his shirt. I'm just trying to find a screenshot where I can show it. Yeah, here we go. I got one. He's just trolling him. I just love it. More blocked. It's so
That's
good.
too funny.
So good.
So Nick B was saying, wasn't it Corrali that people couldn't get spare parts for? Or I have no idea.
I did. I mean, you can get, it's all available through HRP.
Okay. See, that's one of the things too that I think is tough about the Arlarlo cars is I'm not really sure where you get the parts.
Not as fast. You can't go to a store and get them.
Right. So
and people are going to complain about that, and then they're still going to order them on Amazon and somewhere else. I mean, you can't please people. It's impossible in this day and age to please people.
So that Arlarlo, the rally car, we went out and took it to the skate park. So good. Like we took it out to a trail and ran it like a real rally car. It was awesome, right? But then the skate park, I wouldn't say we beat the snot out of it, but we drove it hard. Yeah. And it was wet and it was just
so fun.
It's so good. So fun. Yeah, we had a blast. And if you took the jumps just right, it looked scale. Like my son, he was funny. He goes, it's like Kid Kana, because it looked like Jim Kana stuff, like driving around. And so he was ripping it around, doing jumps and stuff. What's cool about it is that when it turns and it jumps, it looks just like the Jim Kana rally cars jumping with the wheels turned. Oh, dude, it looks so good. So the other thing about that I found out, so the arms, the track width on it, like the wheelbase will fit most of those touring car style bodies, like the rally style bodies, but the track width is too wide. But they have a kit coming that has shorter A arms and shorter axles, so you can fit all those other bodies underneath it. Nice. And the A arms, dude, I don't have the car next to me. The A arms are so chunky, like you're not going to break an A arm. Like, I mean, I just don't see it happening. Like same with like how the geometry is, the A arm and the wheels kind of tucked in the frame. So there's not really, it's not like for instance, that Truggy, you hit something off camber, right? It's going to rip the A arm off. But the way the bumper is and the way the chassis is, there's no way to really like rip the A arm off the car. I'm sure you could do it, but it'd be really hard. Like you'd probably break a lot of other stuff if you did it. But it was so good, like so much fun. The only bummer is, and I talked to them about it, they're like, well, hey, where's your video? And I'm like, I've been waiting for a radio for this thing. I've been running my own radio and I can't do all the light stuff that you wanted to show. So once that shows up, then I'll probably throw it out. No, I didn't go full Kevin Talbot on it. But how'd the body hold up at the skate park? The body was fine. The taillight popped out like everyone else's is, but the body was totally fine. The body has hard molded plastic in the right areas, and it doesn't crack like you would think it would. And it's got somewhat of kind of like a little skeleton in it. So it's pretty good. The front section, that's what everyone's complaining about. The suspension is so soft that it drops and it hits the front valance. and it scrapes. I mean, you can hear it, but it's like you just trim that off and it's fine. It's just, it's just like anything else. If you got a body that you did that with, you'd either raise it up on the posts or trim it off, and it wouldn't scrape so much. But yeah, that car was fun, man. I'm excited. I should just release a video just to release
you have,
yeah, of the stuff I have, and then go back out with the lights, because the lights would look really cool in the rally environment that we have. That's why I was kind of waiting, because it's in the trees and all that kind of thing. So, but yeah, man, pretty pumped.
DK10 drift car came announced. So I did get to watch, right? Like I said, I was busy, but before I even got the day started, I got up early, and I did see that Harley had posted the update, Scale News update.
Mm-hmm.
And he mentioned the DK10 drift car.
Yeah.
Which looks like
the Unicorn.
The Unicorn. Was it a drift car released before? Did they ever release it as a drift car before? Or was it on road?
The Unicorn?
Yeah.
The Unicorn was always like a basher on road type car.
Okay. So they took that body and they put it as a.
Yeah, they did sell the drift wheels for the Unicorn, but it was like a four-wheel drive basher. It wasn't a
that was a good dropout.
Yeah, it wasn't the two-wheel drive version. And so they had the DK10 kit that came out first, which was the two-wheel drive version. And that looked pretty rad. Hold on. Okay, I had to turn off my chargers. So that looked pretty cool. But I think one of the things that's cool about the RTR drift car that came out is that it has the new gyro, the new Reedy gyro on it, which is cool. And that's, you look at gyros, nice gyros, they're $50 to $100 as it is. So
Pat Smiley says, don't worry, I think there's about 50 other videos when it launched.
I know.
Delay one or two. Speaking of the Real Arlo.
Yep.
Okay.
No, but with the gyro, it looks good. To be honest, like with the RTR version, it'd be really rad to get a clear body and like the clear Unicorn body and paint it up for that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I've heard, I don't have any experience with that drift car, that chassis, but everyone I've talked to about it says how awesome it is and how like comparable it is to the the more well-known drift kits.
RMX or
Yeah. So they've said, it's comparable to that. So what's the thing that I don't know about, and here's the one thing that I'll already like poo-poo on, that I shouldn't say anything until I actually drive one, is that the Reedy ESCs, like the 3300 kV motor with the ESC is not censored, and it's got such an aggressive power ramp to it. So it's like,
could be tricky. Yeah.
Woo, you know what I mean?
Really
like, so
drifting with. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a different ESC that they have in it. So I don't know what the linearity is like. And I know a lot of that has something to do with the radio too. But that's the only thing that I could like at first glance say, hey, I don't know, I might be worth, because it's pretty steep in price. It's like
$400.
I think it's more than that. I think it's like 450.
Oh yeah,
480.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, about Team Associated, and you're wearing an AE hat. I texted you immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw John Schultz.
So okay, so I've been doing.
He laughed or what, but he said that he was moving on.
Well, okay, so I kind of went down the rabbit hole. I don't know how to diplomatically.
Maybe we won't talk about it then.
No,
he's
it's
not
fine.
with Team Associated anymore, though.
He's not
on his Facebook page.
Yeah, but what was interesting, so I don't know if you guys heard. I don't know if you guys listened to the No Name RC podcast. They were talking about it because right now is they call it the silly season, where people are moving from one team to another when it comes to racing, all that kind of stuff. And they were talking about how possibly there's a lot of people that so associate CEO went to AMain. Their marketing director went to
Yep.
AMain.
Yep.
Wally went to AMain, and Schultz just left. And so they were saying, could he, if he goes to AMain or RC Planet or one of these, could it be that AMain's positioning to buy out AE as a house brand? Now, before people freak out, in my opinion, it would be it would be one of the better
Actual race
things.
side of it.
Just Associated Electrics.
Okay.
So this is just all speculation.
AMain is growing, man.
Yeah. So here's my speculation. Not my speculation. It's what I heard from the No Name podcast. If that was true, honestly, I think it would be one of the best things that happened to Associated Electrics since they've been acquired by Thunder Tiger. Because and it's not. Oh, you still there? Am I still alive? Looks like I am. I don't know why Tony jumped out, but I feel like it'd be one of the things that would probably be the best thing to happen to him because it's a stateside company, ownership, direction. They understand our market better, all that kind of stuff. And so I would love that if that happened. And then, but I don't know what that means to factory guys or what that means to ambassadors like me or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that means. And, honestly, if it means better for the company and, maybe I have to work hard again to get to where I'm at. And I'm not anywhere in that company. I don't mean that at all. I just have relationships with the people there. So if I have to work hard again to do that, then so be it, because I like the product. Like I drive everything and I like the product. So
Speaking of AMain, you brought him up.
Yeah. What about it?
New livery.
Is it?
For the Sen? Oh, totally. The other one was blue.
Oh, I don't remember what the other color was.
Yeah,
I wanted
snuck out.
That's the one I wanted before obviously still, but I wanted to get my hands on one of those Sen rally cars.
Because originally they were this blue color. AMain, see if they
you're right. Yeah. You
That's
have one.
I have. Yeah.
Yeah.
That white looks sick though.
I like the blue.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So Tanker says supposedly they fixed the body tire issue. Isn't that just like a trimming it out?
Yeah, no, they just put a bumper on the back, on the inside, that goes up against the body to keep it from tucking. But it also looks like they changed the cut on it, honestly.
Like
doesn't go down as far. Well, maybe not.
Dude, how can you not like the blue better? Come on.
I don't know. This thing is just sharp.
No. Blue's better.
The blue's good.
Blue's better. Changed my mind.
Let's see all 7 photos.
Blue's better. What color are the wheels on the blue one?
So look at the body. They trimmed out that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They used to come all the way down here and scoop.
Why is the new one $10 cheaper?
I don't know. Let's view all 7 photos here. They don't have a back shot. That definitely goes all the way down though. It doesn't cut in. But that's smart. Even though they added the bumper that you can see, and there's not even a bumper, it attaches to the upper body post or the back of and it just basically pushes it against the body to keep it from folding in. And even this one comes with it. So
yeah. It's funny.
You can see it in here. There's a little bit in there. You can see that little. Well, here you can see the bar right there. That's what does it.
There you go.
You can put it on in about 2 minutes on the old one.
Brian says less body, hence cheaper.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so here's something.
Before A-Main and J Concepts with it.
Okay, hold on.
Whoa.
You ready for your tin hat?
Whoa. All right.
You ready for
I forgot to put on my RC Conspiracy shirt. I had it.
You ready for your tin hat?
So many things happening. All right.
So I don't know if there's racers in here that have noticed. There's a lot of manufacturers that are coming out with very similar tire treads to J Concepts that are legit tire manufacturers.
Because
I'm not going to
makes a good pattern.
I'm not going to say a lot because I just got picked up by one of them. And essentially what is happening is they're changing compounds. But I'm wondering if something happened. I don't know where they have their molds, but if they lost their patent or their right to the mold, because I've seen 4 companies with the exact same tread pattern for a rear buggy tire that J Concept has. Like almost exact. And I've seen probably 2 or 3 companies with very similar front tires. And I'm wondering if like I said, like maybe they lost that mold or the patent, or I don't know what that would be.
I don't know how that works. Yeah.
But it's just very odd to see that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so speaking of Sen,
did you get that message from or someone? I don't remember who posted it. Someone said their car was leaked at SEMA.
Yeah, somebody leaked the photos of this old Chevy looking thing.
That is pretty sick.
So they just dropped this yesterday?
So should I screenshot that and open it up in Photoshop and turn the levels down?
I think you should.
Should I? Would that be bad?
I don't think you can.
What do you mean you don't think I can? Tony, do you know who you're talking to? Do you know who I am, Tony?
I mean, you can already see quite a bit of it here.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the curves. Plus, somebody literally has a picture of it in a gray color. Jeremy Griffith from Big Squid RC posted a picture on his Facebook page.
Oh, he did?
Yep. That was from the SEMA. They had it on display there. So the very few people there that are also RC people saw it. I'm like, hey, this isn't out.
This isn't
out yet. But it wasn't like at a Sen booth. It was at like, who do they partner with? KG1?
I don't know.
What are the wheel companies?
Yeah. What? How come I can't find Sen Racing's YouTube channel?
Okay.
Was that your YouTube?
Just do Sen Racing. Sen Racing. Just say Sen Racing channel is what I had to search because I couldn't find it either.
What kind of circus is this? You tell me. Do I do it or do I not do it?
I would try. See if you can do it.
All right.
See what you got. But again, there is a grainy photo that I saw pop up on Facebook. KG1, Jeff Makovich says. KG1 shared the video. Oh, so it's in a video.
What?
At their booth?
Okay, hold on. I gotta Command Control Shift 4 for you Mac people.
It's crazy.
Command Control.
Crawler Track says, do it. Hey, we talked all about your Vector XL ramp.
All about it.
About 30 minutes ago. Even pulled up the photos and stuff of it. Talked about your great video. I just saw, for everybody that doesn't know, I just saw Sam from Crawler Tracks jumped in.
There you go. Let's see.
Pablo is in the process of trying to use Photoshop to lift these images to get details.
I like how Brian was like, enhance.
enhance, enhance, and then take it to ChatGPT and say, show me exactly what this is. Fill in the rest of the details. Draw this.
I know. Let's see. Layer, levels.
I mean, they got it really black.
Do they? Well, let's crush these blacks here and
It looks
see.
like nice black.
Okay. Here, hold on. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if it'll let me do
push
this.
it.
I can push it. Let's see. Present.
Push it.
Share screen.
How much can you push it?
Share. You see this? Are you seeing this?
You can see all the edges on that already. Can you lift the mids? The blacks?
I can tell what it is.
Right. Well, you can see just from the ridge line.
Yeah. I can see
like a 66 Chevy.
That's what I would say. That's what I would say.
Can you do the grill at the end? Is that there's like a light? Can you see the?
Okay, here. Let me try that.
Or was it the first shot?
I don't know. Hold on.
Or you do screenshot it?
Yeah, I just screenshotted it.
Yes and no. As I might be from overseas, but we're.
What is this? What is this? Okay, let's try this one.
KG1. Okay, they're all saying who shared the video. Where is the KG1 video?
Layer.
They were at SEMA.
Okay, let's see what this one does. This one's not letting me lift anything. Oh. There's a little bit more. Let's see. It's very dark.
It blacked it out quite a bit.
It's very dark.
Let's add like a black backdrop or something.
Let's see what this one is. Let's see if I can do it right on this. This is probably going to get blown out because of the headlights. Let's do that. Let's say layer. I should have just did this in Lightroom. Probably would have been 10 times easier. That's all right.
Just do curves and push the mids.
Curves. All right. There. Where's curves in Photoshop now? I don't know why it's not giving me my curve when I'm in the layers here. I don't know why. You still there? Am I still live?
Yep. It's pushing. It's getting big circles.
I think I can.
I'm watching through the KG1 shorts right now because they didn't have like a just dedicated video from SEMA that I can see. I'm over here peeking at other stuff, seeing if I'm seeing anything pop up. What if it's on Facebook?
Well,
there's a couple of videos on here from SEMA. I saw one where they had the orange lifted truck. Now everybody's like scoping through their stuff like I'm doing right now.
Oh, there it is. Curves.
That came from.
There's the curves. Here we go. Nope, it won't let me lift on this one. There's it. That image is too much contrast
all around it.
Yep, that one has too much contrast for that image. Oh wait, this picture might be able to do it. I think there's enough information here. Let's see about this picture. Boom. And let's drop that in. Let's say layer.
Pablo's showing all his tricks. Photoshop guru.
I don't ever use Photoshop for this too often. Oh, there we go.
A little bit of a lip on the front there.
Mm-hmm. Trying to let me move it.
It's definitely an older looking truck as far as
Yeah.
all the stylings of it.
I think it's a Volkswagen Bug stretched.
Mm. What was that shot here at SEMA? Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Where'd that go?
Jeff goes, I'm not posting anything anymore now that I know Pablo has this skill. I'm just saying. I should work for the CIA. Be like, just like he said, enhance, push in.
Right. So that video did not have a single. Look like they're gonna. There's definitely the full orange lifted truck.
Yeah.
RC in this video on a stand. So I thought I was on the road to seeing something.
I was looking at what people are saying. People are saying AKA and Proline was before being sold out by Horizon. JC is based in Florida. I wasn't sure where their factories are.
Their bodies are made, well, some of them are made in Florida. The multi-injection or the multi ones are done elsewhere.
Yeah.
They've got to push in and like the special tools to,
yeah.
like the Avenger style, some of those kind of where it's got they can't just lift straight off.
Yep. Movie Man is wondering if any Proline are still made in USA.
I'm really curious for this KG1. I have to go to Facebook, I think, and look up KG1 because I don't see it in their YouTube.
Don't know.
KG1 Forge Wheels.
Maybe it was scrubbed. Maybe they're like, oh, we got to scrub everything down. We don't want to have the possibility of a
we don't want to be the ones.
We don't want to have a possibility of a guy like Pablo out there that can spy shot everything. Tanker said he sent it to you on Instagram.
The actual video?
No.
All right, Instagram.
Where are you, Instagram?
We going there.
Oh, are you going to show them all the cat videos I've been sending you?
Oh, we should look at message expired. Oh, it's they're pulling it on a trailer.
Really?
They even hashtag sent in this thing.
Yeah, Nick is talking about tire designs. I think the biggest thing, so one of the companies that I know about, their compounds are unique to everyone's company, from what I hear.
Oh, they hashtagged them, but they hashtagged them wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sen RSCING.
Oh,
yeah.
Funny.
Oh, why is it not showing it?
What? Whoa.
Yeah. Definitely an older style.
That is sick.
That's sick.
Oh, it's so dope.
KG1 Forge at Sen Racing is truly identical. KG1 Forge. Wow.
I love that body style. Remember my taco truck? My
Also,
monster truck?
Steezo flapping list says 66 Cheyenne style truck.
So sick.
Tanker T68 just sent it to you on the gram. Thanks, man.
Mm-hmm.
SEMA isn't exactly the place to put something on display and expect it to not be shared a million times.
Well, there's that.
You know whose truck that looks like that's pulling it? I've seen that trailer style before. It's in Texas. Where's SEMA at?
Vegas.
In Vegas.
All day.
There's an Instagrammer who does a bunch of stuff with Sin and makes a bunch of stuff for them.
An Instagrammer?
Yeah. Hot Rod.
I don't know who it is.
Hot Rod. Hot Rod Shop. Rod Shop. Rod Shop. RC Rod Shop.
Oh. Are they still is that still active? I don't think I've seen it in a while.
110 Rod Shop.
What was their last post?
Uh, 3 weeks ago.
Because I thought I follow him. Maybe he's shadow banned in my algorithm. Who knows?
Let's see. This was 49 weeks ago.
That's a little bit ago.
Let's see if they're on still.
Well, I hope I don't jinx myself, but I haven't seen the wind or the lights flicker anytime recently.
Right?
Brian, you are blocked. Maybe.
I don't see. Actually, they didn't make the trailer.
So, speaking of blocked, let's talk about this Tyson fight.
Okay.
So, what's your opinion?
It was a show.
Was
a
it
big show?
Was it staged? Do you think it was staged?
I don't know about that. I think that he probably got a do not take him out.
No headshot, like 3 headshots. That's it.
He was wobbly at a point, and at about the 4th round, I thought he could take him down. Like he said in his interviews, like, I don't think it lasts more than 4 rounds. At the end of the 3rd, Tyson was looking like he could go down to the mat. And
he looked
then
tired.
I felt
Yeah.
like he just let him have the rest of that round, and he just kind of stayed off him.
Okay,
Instead of
so
not putting him down. I think he was getting his licks in to win the fight without, I mean, it's his idol, right? So
yeah,
childhood idol, I get it. Like you're showing a little bit of.
Okay, so I think Tyson was pulling punches. I honestly, so I think I was telling you about this.
Yeah, the comeback, when you saw him training, dude, he looked.
Okay, so he was cocking his right hand and he was blocking everything with his left. And his it's not his signature, but one of his things is that.
I mean, would you throw a fight for $20 million?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
yeah.
into life, you don't really like.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't have to go out with the win. It's easy to say I lost. I'm 58. He's going
Yeah.
to pay me $20 million to stand in the ring with him,
Yeah.
take some blows.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'll do that.
Because there was a couple of, so I told you this the night of, I was like, bro, he was waiting to throw that right hand and he just wasn't doing it.
Yep.
Like he just
Was the
wasn't
one
doing,
he got that next shot and could have come around and totally blasted him.
dude, like there was a lot of times where he did this and got him to open up on the other side. And he could have just, there's probably 3 or 4 times that he could have just blasted that way. And he didn't. And one of them, there's 2 of them that I saw on Instagram that people were showing how Paul opened up and he totally went to go do it and didn't. He like flinched him. And I'm like, like, yeah, watching his workouts, like he still had some dynamite in those hands. And like I was saying, it's like how they used to talk about Chuck Liddell throwing lunch boxes. Like Tyson's throwing dump trucks,
Yeah.
But like, I mean, dude, yeah, I was, Brad Kochner was waiting for the ear bite.
Right. Oh, I'll tell you what, though. It got me to watch a Butterbean documentary little thing on YouTube after that.
Yeah.
His like recovery kind of thing. I was
Uh-huh.
like, will he ever step in the ring again after the Tyson thing? I'm like, oh my gosh, where are they going to go with all this? Yeah.
Yeah. Raisin K says he thinks Tyson could have taken him out, but was all in for the money. Okay, so here's the thing. One of the commentators was like, and I can identify with this a little bit, not at a pro level, but as an athlete level, you get to a certain age, there's like this like 3-year window. You get to this certain age where you're like, your body is on autopilot still from when you were an athlete. And your body's on autopilot. And it's like your body wants to do this. And then you're like, nope, that's not going to work. It's not going to work like that anymore. Like, and it's like, yeah. And you're like, oh yeah, I don't have any vertical. I don't have like, I can't run without pulling a hammy. Like it just doesn't. Yeah. And I think that happened to him a little bit, but I also think if he wanted to just go out there and be a bull in a china shop and unload in the first round, it would have been a whole different fight. But I think he would have gone down in the second round if that happened because he would have gassed out. So, yeah, body and mind don't link up properly, 100%.
Yeah.
So,
I almost tumbled the other day. My balance isn't the same as it used to be, although I caught myself, and I'm hurting more today because of it. But we pulled our dock out, and it's a floating dock, and it's got these sleeves that go over the posts that you drive into the ground.
yeah.
They're just PVC tubes, big around.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on the tractor doing a lot of the stuff, like lifting and moving stuff, and we cheat, so we drag it out with the tractor.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to push it into place. Some stuff's out in the way, so I jump off it, and I'm doing something, and I'm going to back up. Well, they put one of those white tubes behind where I was, and I stepped on that. Felt like the guy on the, one of those logs in a river. Caught myself. Man, I feel like crooked today.
It's funny. It's the little stuff too. It's like when you reach for something and you go to reach for something and your body's twisted weird and you go to reach for it, you're like, oh, I shouldn't do that.
Did you hurt yourself getting out of the boat last summer? That was jumping out. I jammed my knee into the sand. Yeah. I just stiff-legged in. I jumped because one side of the boat was way shallower than the other. And I was not expecting, how the water zooms things too. So you think, it's not as close as it actually looks.
See, what happened was
I thought it was. And I couldn't hardly walk for all last summer. I messed my knee up good.
Oh man.
Yep. No, I mean, I'm fine. The other thing was just funny. Just like,
yeah.
Stepped on that. Like, it's right behind me. I'm like, guys. I shot him that look. Like, seriously?
Yeah. The dad look. Yep. That's
right
funny.
Behind me.
What are you thinking? What else do we have? Oh, you're playing with lights or something all of a sudden.
Oh yeah, I've been working with one of the vehicle's lights.
Well, that's unexciting.
Yeah. Got some more RCs with lights. So
He told me, he said,
guys
Tony,
are gonna like that.
you're like,
Pretty
Tony
nice
said these
feature they've got
families.
right there.
Yeah,
So
that's funny.
noticing a trend, Tinker. What, that I'm starting to get lights in my RC cars?
Or you like to
right.
fall. Are you happy? Are
I
you
just
happy?
posted 2 videos. I went without posting a video for 2 months.
Yeah.
I just posted 2.
Nice. I think I saw one of them. One of them's the gauntlet, right?
Yep.
What's the other one?
I just posted today the Venge RC
Oh, I haven't had a chance to look today.
about his comp trucks. I do not have an MT-18 yet.
Boat-related injuries.
I know. I was trying to ignore it.
I'm not old.
I'm not.
You're old.
Yeah. I'm so young looking.
I know. That's too funny. I know. Me too, Racing Case. He says the gauntlet video made him wish he could have made it this year.
It was great. I hardly got any footage. I mean, we had so much. There was, the night stuff. I didn't even get a ton of footage of it. Man, I was up till too late again.
Mm-hmm.
It was a blast. That guy driving around that free beer truck with the double trailers.
Pretty rad.
That was wild. The little LED screen on it. Free cold beer.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my gosh, can I video this? And as I'm doing it, the guys pull up on the golf cart. I'm like, sweet.
That's awesome. All right. So before we end it, because my lights started flickering again, as of this week, what's on the Christmas list?
I mean, Tomley was pretty convincing with that Mini Max.
I'm going optic.
How much is the Mini Max?
I don't look at Traxxas. I have no idea. Jeff Makovich says, mark your calendar.
$269.
What?
That's not bad at all.
Not for that kind of car. Normally that brand
so
is
fast, dude. It was like 30 miles an hour out of the box. And legit did 2930.
Mm-hmm.
Comes with the battery and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good deal for them. That's how much the slashes are.
They have it in green.
Don't do it, Tony.
They have it in green.
Don't do it, Tony.
I could probably. I honestly don't have any extra money to spend on it, though.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I don't. So I traded an RC car for a mandolin.
Yeah.
I told you about that.
Yep.
It's in getting worked on.
Yeah. Well, Harley's here.
A little bit. Yeah. Oh, we're going to talk about the optic.
We did, sort of.
Yeah.
And I got
how
cut
you're
out.
interested in one, but you only want them to be randomly picked out of the pink and blue.
Because
you want to drive it like a.
Yeah, because it's her colors. And she's all into building.
Well, he says you can take any of them out and just spray paint over them in the colors that you want.
No.
You can wrap them. You got a wrap machine. Don't
no,
even.
but the
You can
plastic.
take the plastic off and wrap the outside of it.
But the plastic comes blue. It's that teal color.
Yeah, I saw it.
It's super sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think all the colors they chose were good.
I do too. But that color particularly is like, that's the color that needs to happen. So I'm just saying.
Buy a bunch and return the ones that you don't open that weren't the color you wanted.
Yeah. Somehow
be able to buy the colors separate, Pablo. Listen to these old flapping lips. Don't make it a big deal.
I can't wait that long.
I just think it's smart, like, to have it that way, and like, don't even say in the box what it is,
Right.
because how many SKUs do you want to give these RC shops, right?
I agree. I think it's cool too. I can't. The problem is that
You're the problem.
I am the problem.
You're the problem. You want to be particular, and you don't need to be.
Well, it's like the Ryan Gosling. What do you want?
You've
What do
got
you
a
want?
wrap machine. Just wrap the whole thing.
It's not about that.
It is
No.
about that.
No.
You can do it.
No.
You can.
I want.
You want? That's what you're gonna say?
I want it to be pre-done so that she can just build it, and it'll be exactly how. Like that's all I want. Yeah. Just saying.
I'm disappointed in you.
Why?
Why? Why?
Why?
Why? I want to record that. Somebody get an audio recorder going. Why? I want to put on my button machine. I want to be able to pull up. Why?
So here's the thing. It's so good. And you don't hear me. I mean, you do hear me say this about kits, but it's so good. Like the design is good. It's done. I don't want to interfere in it. That's what I'm saying. I want it the way it is.
Doing it at the moment is interfering.
Huh?
Why? Those are 2 audio bites that I need from this show. Is it too late for me to tell them that I want them to record this?
Oh, the funny thing is, I don't know.
Why?
I know my family knows, but I don't know if other people know when I'm in public, and the kids are like, Dad, and I'm like, what? Like, that's the way I answer it all the time. What? That's what you need. Yep.
All right, that's another one. Thanks for giving me that.
You're welcome.
What marker are we at? 122 in. So that, and I'll backtrack about 2 minutes. Got all the sound bites I need to load this little thing up. I can't even hear what the sounds are that I was doing right now. I have the headphones in. But,
I hear it greatly.
But yeah, you're welcome. So yeah. So for Christmas,
RC only. Or camera.
I'm pretty sure I have everything that I want right now. Like, yeah, mini Max would be cool, but I have the big Max.
So right now is when I want
Max.
this. I want the sound drop that's Ron Burgundy. That's like, I don't believe you.
I have the Max and I have the X Max. I don't have a need for a mini Max.
Nope.
See, Nick B.
Take it easy.
I have several Vanquish cars that are amazing. And the optic looks cool, but I would buy the RTR and then I would pay you to wrap it in the colors that I want it to be. And I would get the aftermarket little closure thing for the batteries for the side panels.
Uh-huh.
What's that guy's name? I'm blanking on it right at the moment. That makes the latches that are so awesome. They're gonna give me it in the chat. They're so good. I've done several videos on this stuff.
I know what you're talking about.
Just got it for the SCX6. You know what I would like for though? I would like a nice wheel and tire set for my SCX6. And I would like a painted the F250 body for the front of it, since I have the honcho. Kevin Fine Laser Designs. Thank you guys. I knew you'd get it. And yeah, I would like my RC Amigos custom SCX10 too for Christmas. All I would need.
There you go. No guilt.
Yeah. So
I don't know what Nick B's saying. He's saying, Pablo, tell your other.
Oh
no, he said, tell your other again for going through the exhibit with my kid. Oh, thanks again for going through. Oh, my wife took his kid and my kid through. There was a fair,
We're
craft fair.
doing the exhibit. Yeah.
There's a craft fair next to the races. I'll say you're welcome, or thank you, you're welcome, all that stuff.
So what would you like for Christmas? I can tell you're fishing. We'll do some episodes where we actually just go through what are cool and would be like top choices. I honestly, I really don't have that many things like I feel like I have to have because I have the crawlers that I enjoy right now.
Yeah, for me, I think it would be not for me, but for me, the throttle therapy one. But that would be more enjoyable to watch someone else build it. And then, I'm kind of torn because I'm kind of at I kind of want either a regulator chassis or another Clod. I have zero need for it, like zero, but I kind of want one just to build it. But I kind of also want like an old, I forgot what they called them, but the old Clod chassis, the aluminum ones. Like not the new fancy race style ones.
Oh, the indestructible ones.
They're just the ones that you can build. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that you can build like the old retro Clod, like show queens out of.
Yeah.
Like I'd like to be like a Clodzilla. Yeah, I'd like to build something.
Chassis.
They have all kinds, but I'd like to build something like that where I could get like another Clod body, hard body, and scale it out, make it all cool. Oh yeah, send me that Clod deal. But so there's that. Aside from that, part of me would like a racing short course truck, but I don't really need it. There's not a whole lot, man. And I got my cool rigs. I guess what I would like.
The cool thing is there's new stuff that is coming out that people will want, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
the Hyrex tires are only $20.
What?
The SGX6.
See, that's when you need my sound drop.
1.6 Hyrex XL G8 front rear. Wow.
That's when you need my sound drop. Why? Every time you look at it.
And the Trepadors.
Yeah, those Trepadors are sick. I haven't ran them yet, but I have them on a set of wheels that I guess that's the other thing I would like. I would like time to build stuff that without feeling guilty of spending time to build stuff. Does that make sense?
Right. I love when the reviews on an item are like low and it's like, I ordered them over a month ago and haven't got them yet.
Yeah.
Like, don't give the product a bad review. Give the company one. Wow.
Oh, look at that. Raymond just sent me a bunch of stuff to my 2 Black Edition to my Clodbusters.
The Black Editions are nice.
That's what I have. Yeah, one's been completed. Oh man.
How much?
I'm not going to tell you.
I will buy it.
I'm not going to tell you.
Just do it quietly so nobody else hears.
No.
Are they shipping it? I can go on to the Monster Truck forums and find this.
It's not on Monster Truck forums. Sorry, Tony. But
what the crap else do I have in my? Oh yeah, the Mojave Grom brushless.
Yep.
But I want that more than the Traxxas Minimax for $260. The Traxxas Minimax can go through the grass. The Grom.
Ooh. Cycle Garage has 2 of the original Clod bodies with the Chevy bow tie grills from the 80s. All the aluminum mini LMT stuff is super marked down as well, Tinker says. Is that on Horizon too? We were out ripping the mini in our living room this weekend. It was fun.
What else?
I need to get another one. Mini LMT parts.
Oh,
Aluminium.
aluminium.
Yep.
Which color of the Grom though is the question.
Oh, come on. Purple and blue. Pink. Henry saying he saw the aluminum LMT
Black and
axles.
gold is kind of more my style.
It's not good for film.
I mean, look at that.
It's cool. No one else can see it, but I can.
I was working on it.
I like it. I like both of them. That one and the purple one. Yep.
What? Next shipment, January 2025. Won't even be here for Christmas.
Failed. Canceled. Canceled. What about the purple one?
I don't know. I'm about to show my address and everything here, though. And you can see the great deal I was about to get on it.
Yep.
I have
Canceled.
quite a few points from when I ordered a lot of stuff in the past.
Yep.
I was going to use.
I wish Associated had that deal. Points.
Yeah, when you buy stuff.
Yeah, because I saw how much I did over the last year, and I was like, can't let anyone else see this. Racing for we got, so since summer, we got 9 race cars set up. Since summer.
Dang.
Beginning of summer. Because we got, no, more than that. So we got 3 8-scale buggies set up. But I also had 1 Pro 4.
While you're saying this, what does the chat want for Christmas, RC-wise?
Ooh.
Maybe it'll help us even when we're putting our list together.
Yeah.
For the next couple of weeks. What are you guys wanting?
2 buggies. Stadium truck.
6.
Wait, hold on.
Piece of laying.
I know, right? So it was 3. Okay, so 3 dirt cars, 4 with the Pro 4, 4 carpet turf cars, and so we had 11 cars set up because we got the oval cars too. It's a lot of cars set up for racing. Like that's not just like basher cars. That's like breaking parts, buying.
Right.
Movie Van on wants a UDR. Well, my UDR? Just saying. I guess it's not here. It's at the shop. Just sitting at there.
You still have it?
Yep. I know. I feel like I got to get rid of it. But the market for UDRs is weird. I don't understand how they retain their value so well. Like, you can buy a clapped out UDR for $500 still. And like for me, I'd probably sell it for that with 4 batteries. Like, because those batteries that I use for them don't do anything. They don't fit in anything else.
Yeah.
And I have a pretty wicked wrap on it. So, I don't know.
Dude, these bodies are only $23 for the Mojave Groms.
Ooh.
So you could get them in all the different colors easily.
That's what I was going to say about the packaging for the optic. It was like a Lifesavers package. That's what it reminded me of, like all the different colors next to each other. It's like a fancy Lifesavers. Henry said the UDR is on sale for $5.99 maybe. That's crazy. Oh, that's so nice. Come on, Tony. When's the next shipment of that?
January 2025. Says pre-order. So these are doing the 223S BLX. I don't get the number 223S. What do you think that means? I know they're trying to say it can also do 2S. All right, so here we go. I want a brushless NASCAR Grom. RC Jeep guy wants Pablo's UDR for Christmas.
What?
RC Jeep guy says he wants Pablo's UDR for Christmas.
He heard the price. He was like, 500 with 4 batteries.
I'm getting the Grom BLX just to put all the upgrade parts in my Granite Grom. Yeah, it's pretty much cheaper to just do it that way than to buy the upgrade parts.
There you
And
go.
they don't make them yet for the Granite. They haven't done that.
Whoa, picked up a Gen 9 for $224 from Red Cat in September. That's a great deal. Yep. It's pretty sick.
Man, I do like that pink.
Tanker wants a CNC machine.
We sound like we're reading the Christmas book.
Yeah. Checking it twice.
No, at the end of Elf, when they're trying to get Santa's sleigh to fly.
Oh, yeah.
Starts reading.
Jessica would wish her husband would, or her boyfriend would just hurry up
and commit already. Susie sleeps a lot.
I don't know, man. He lost. I love Will Ferrell, and then he lost. Like once they get into politics, I'm like, just stop. I don't want to hear your politics. Like,
although the dancing has been hilarious, regardless. What?
Oh, this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's politics, but it also isn't. It's kind of making fun of. It's like a cultural, like funny.
Yeah,
thing,
for
like,
sure. Yeah.
That you can easily do because they like to dance anyway.
Yeah.
I want a Red Ryder BB gun.
So last year we got a kid and an adult one for Christmas from my mother-in-law. It was awesome. So we've got like one's a little shorter one, one's a bigger one. Mm-hmm. Shoot your eye out, kid. Yep. I made targets for him and everything. It's awesome.
Wait. The Mini Max is in stores November 29th. How did Tomley get 3 of them in Europe? Is he working with them early?
Is he working with them again?
They probably made him that shirt.
To see who would find out.
I feel like I'm living in a dream these days with the YouTubes.
Racing Case says it's in stores now.
Can't believe anything.
Yeah, Racing Case says in stores now.
Yeah, but is it? They're all sold out, I'm sure.
No.
I could totally get one.
Don't do it. Brian says he's stocking up now just in case the prices rise after the new year. I think I know what you're talking about, stocking up. My local hobby shop has them, but can't let them leave yet. They were available in the UK. Racing Cases, they had one
They
left.
jumped so well. That was the crazy thing. Like, they looked super controlled.
Don't do it.
Tony. They look a lot better than the TRX 4MTs. That couldn't jump at all.
Yeah. Slow-mo. The slow-mo.
Oh my gosh. And that was at like actually 2X.
I know. With the motor sounds on them to make them look faster.
Yeah, Townley said he purchased them. I'm just messing. His shirt was so good. So well played. That guy's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, they are one of my favorite RC. Not brands, but the Max, the original X Max was like so game changing when
Yeah.
it dropped, and it's still so amazing to drive.
I've never driven one, so I can't really hate on it too much.
Yeah. Then the Max came out, and it needed to be wider, and they finally did that with the wide Max. So I think both of those are straight awesome out of the box. And if this is like it, like I literally don't do anything to those trucks. I just drive them.
Okay, so that's the idea behind that's the idea behind why I think the Optic, that livery of the Optic, is because there's not many vehicles that I get that I like just don't want to touch.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that one, I know that drivetrain. I like the way it looks. Maybe put some lights in it. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that would look cool. I've been considering a TX4 Sport clipless lately, even though I got soured on the Traxxas while back. Is this like a Traxxas a TA meeting? My name is Psycho Garage. I've been thinking of these bad thoughts lately on the clipless body.
I need to sell this Happy Toys trailer.
Yeah, you do. Maximum overdrive, baby. Art Hopper, what's up, dude? Are you still racing or are you just drifting? That needs to be a shirt. TA, Traxxas Anonymous.
Dude, we never did the
Harley shirt, the fake news.
news.
I got to do it.
Scale news.
I got to do it.
I tried to get AI to draw a cartoon version of him for me.
Yeah.
And it didn't do a very good job.
No. I can't wait, dude. This weekend. I still want to just be like,
Do you have another handle? Can't you just cut off? Oh, you're just doing a hex driver, right? So you can go right over it. Yeah.
Yep. So I'm just taking the tip out of one and then putting it into the tip. So it'll just be like,
Art says drifting, bashing, crawling. Haven't raced since I was at Die Hard.
Oh, that's too bad. You're missing.
That's all I've been doing is crawling, man.
Yeah. Brian says he just needs the U-Tron now. I've been working on the Night Runner and really want to check out the IFS2. Dude, IFS2 is solid. Not going to lie. So good.
I think they will make a mini XRT if these sell as well as I think they will. Why wouldn't they? At $269, people will buy both. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If they already had the Mini Max and they loved it and then the XRT comes out, the same audience will buy them again.
Yeah. Dan's RC talked about weak gears in the Optic. The kit gears are machined steel, from what I learned. Second edge 10 Optic with a kit release. I know, right? Looks sweet, man. Looks sweet. Yep. Very cool.
All right, well, we should wrap it so you can check on your family in case you do lose power here.
I think we're fine.
It's been good.
I think it's all hype. It was a little bit bad at the beginning. It's supposed to pick up
overnight.
Well, and it's the wind warnings until 4 this morning.
Yeah.
And now we're getting, on my hourly, it's saying we're getting out of the wind, but it's going to be raining hard for the next 8 hours.
Yeah. Going back to the Traxxas Anonymous things, whatever. Like, I don't love the company, but I'm at the point where I don't care. I just get RCs that I think would be fun to drive.
Yeah.
The whole like chasing. It's not even chasing, but the YouTube thing, the grind of it all, and the whatever, and getting too into it, and even caring if whether or not the companies do care about us or not.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Like, if I like it, I'm just gonna run it. I'm just gonna have fun with it. I don't want to get into the drama of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I don't like them as a company, regardless. But
Buy it secondhand.
yeah, I mean, they still got their money from it, but yeah, I don't mind. Like, I'm not gonna buy a bunch of their stuff. I'll get their one or two that interest me, but luckily they don't have a ton that do.
Yeah.
Although those Mias, I would like to take. I still have the TRX4Ms, a couple of them, the specialty ones that I won, that the Operation 11 Charlie one, and then one of them that my son likes, and then be fun to do one of them into the IFS.
See, RC Jeep guy is showing where it's available. I just pulled up that outage map. It's up to 85,000 people without power in my county.
Oof.
Which is crazy. I don't know how we still, I know how we still have power, but so there's a correctional facility nearby, and then there's a hospital. We're in between both of them.
Yeah.
So
that helps you out quite a bit.
Yeah, that's why our power goes whoop, like pops back up. Yeah. I don't like Tom Cruise as a person, but I still like his movies. It's okay, yeah. Tony. That's like me and Will Ferrell now.
Dude, that Christmas movie that they did was so good on
Which
Apple
one?
TV.
Oh yeah, we just watched it.
Spirited. So funny.
Good afternoon.
So funny.
Yep.
A baby.
Yep. Gravedigger Fire and Ice LMT bodies are $39 on Horizon. Bro. That
was never my favorite.
They're not. But take the stickers off. Aren't they just stickers? I don't think they're screened.
Yes, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I have the Son of a Digger one. I have to remember all those issues with the stickers being not black.
Yeah, that's the one I have. The one I have Ryan Anderson's signature on is the not black stickers. Mini digger body, Art Hoffer says. Brian says 1.0 trenchers are like $6.
Dang. I hit up these sales.
Yeah,
I'm totally gonna get.
Everyone's holding on to their money until Christmas, though.
I could totally get.
No, you couldn't.
One of those bodies for the ground I already have. The pink one.
Yeah, but it's not fast, so who cares?
I own it already, so.
But it's not fast.
My son's gonna drive.
It's not fast.
It's not fast.
See, I wish I kept the cage. Oh, I do have a cage that I could. No, I don't have a cage. I don't have any standard LMTs anymore. All I have are the mud truck ones. I have the Dennis Anderson one and the bog hog, the black bog hog that I painted.
Yeah, that one was awesome.
I need to drive that again. Yep. Waiting for the snow to come so I can go rip it.
Just rip it.
Yep. All right. Are you going to hang up?
Yep.
I feel like we're in high school.
Do it already.
Like we're dating in high school. No, you hang up.
You were supposed to have a long time ago.
No, you hang up.
Nah.
See how you're sneaking your hand over there.
Heck.